Alright, we have
Chris,
Jay.
Look that way and then the other way, make sure no one's coming.
Whoa!
See, that's the third time I've tried to back up and someone's just zoomed out behind me.
Boom!
I have a hammer in my car, assholes.
And we have video.
I will use it.
And we have video evidence. Alright, we have
They hit
Jay.
my car, I will become
And we
violent.
have Chris.
Chris is back. Hi, Chris.
It's been a while.
The last time you saw him was the Doctor Strange review. Did we ever put that up?
I don't know if we did.
We didn't put that up?
I don't know if we did.
Alex, you're useless.
I know.
And the time before that was Thor: The Dark World.
Okay, now that I remember. Alright, so, what did y'all think of Spider-Man Homecoming?
Spider-Man? I thought we were watching Deadpool.
No, we watched Deadpool Homecoming. Now you've got me doing it! Alright, that made me uncomfortable. Okay, but yeah, we saw Spider-Man Homecoming.
So you're just gonna like clip that back together?
Yeah, I have an editing software.
Kind of how it works.
But I thought it was okay.
Great movie. I like
But really, that was Spider-Man?
Yeah,
I thought it was Deadpool.
it was all right. Spot, Squirrel Girl, Squirrel Girl. I'm looking forward to Squirrel Girl in her TV show.
You are literally the only person I know who likes that character.
Well, that's your fault for not knowing more awesome people. But you know,
Well, I mean, there was that one girl at Amazement cosplaying Squirrel Girl. She was actually really not.
let's talk about Spider-Man. It's like, okay, the things I did like about the movie, all the actors are doing a really good job.
Chris Evans is literally phoning it in.
The Vulture is actually like
Michael Keaton!
one of the better villains for Marvel. Like,
That evil grin he has, I love it.
I mean, he was the Batman.
Forgot how much I love Michael Keaton.
It had a lot of funny lines. The plot was appropriately small.
I don't think the lines were funny enough because our row, like you guys, me, and the guy to the left of me were the only people laughing at half the stuff.
You know what? That is a good point. Like, I was on occasion having to hold in my laughter, and I
Yeah.
didn't like hear the theater joining in.
Like the like 4 or 5 of us were in stitches half the time. For half the time, doing the like 6 funny lines.
Yeah.
I was too busy trying to stay awake to laugh most of it. Remember, like, seriously, less than 2 hours of sleep.
Could have done with less Tony Stark.
They really
How much
wanted to
money
cash
did
in
they
on that
pay
one.
him to do
I
that?
think it's $10 million a film.
For that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
wish
even
I
for
were
that,
Tony
I'm sure.
God, $10 million for like 10 minutes of screen time?
Yeah.
Oh, well, still.
So yeah, no, the Vulture was good.
Michael Keaton, bitches!
The guy, Spider-Man was, Spider-Man. He's doing his thing.
Tom Holland. Apparently, he's actually English.
Yeah.
The
British.
guy on the decathlon team.
The jerk.
No, the other guy who spoke the most.
The fat one.
The black kid with the...
Oh,
with
the
accent.
the
Yeah,
African
the guy
kid.
with the
Yeah.
African kid.
Yeah, he was cool. I wanted more of him.
That's true. Yeah.
That
Again,
was
like
nice.
I didn't think anyone was. I don't think this movie has a lot of like.
We didn't really see a lot of the side characters at all, basically.
I don't think this movie has a lot of out and out problems necessarily, as it is lacking really, really good stuff. Which is an improvement over the last 2 Spider-Man. So.
I'm excited.
I actually liked The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay,
so-
but let's not pretend it didn't have problems.
No, it had a lot of problems, but I liked
a lot of problems. I did like Donald Glover as that one like guy who's just trying to buy a gun to hold someone
it.
up.
That's gonna dissolve in about 2 hours. No. You need to fix this.
I got ice cream in the trunk.
2 hours. All right. You're a criminal. You probably deserved it. No, hey, no. You come get this.
So yeah, the girl who didn't give a fuck, MJ, was good.
I'm excited. for Spider-Man
Please tell
2
me that.
to see her fall for him. Or
No.
him fall for her.
Yeah, that's totally Mary Jane.
'Cause she fell for
No.
him.
Why not?
She dug him.
I loved her line. It's like, I don't really feel like celebrating the Washington Monument was built by slaves.
And then the teacher's like, nah. And then
And the
that one
tour
tour
guide
guide's
is like, kind of, yeah. Alright, we're gonna catch back up inside. You live too close to the theater. Okay, we're back.
We're back, bitches!
In someone's room. I don't know who this room
We're in my little cousin's room because the rest of the house is active and
Okay.
This guy has an irrational fear of dogs.
Spider-Man.
Camera!
Question on the wall.
I don't know. Okay, Spider-Man,
Stay.
Zendaya. Okay, why would you not be okay with Zendaya being Mary Jane?
That one, Zendaya was Liz.
Oh, Zendaya was Liz?
I thought. I don't know who Zendaya is.
That's a good point. Okay.
Maybe
I'm pretty
we should-
sure
Let's find out which one Zendaya was.
Anyway, MJ was like snarky and flipping Peter off and like not
I did
giving
it like twice.
not giving any kind
The
of fucks.
super loner type, which was in no variation, is that Mary Jane.
Okay, yeah, that is. I was totally fine with like the.
I mean, if that
Same.
is what they're going for, you know, props for trying something new.
Yeah.
I
that's
won't
a good
be
point.
100% against it. It's just,
And I guess her name isn't Mary Jane, so
yeah.
it's Michelle.
They
Or
do.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My friends call me MJ. I mean, her name's not Mary
I
Jane,
don't-
but,
I-
you know, again, maybe they're trying something
I'm
different.
struggling with this movie because it didn't really give me anything. Like, emotionally, I laughed because there were funny jokes. The action was good. I did like the vulture suit. Snip, 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 snip.
I wanted to
I
see
like
more
when-
of the webs, though. He said he had like 500 different types.
I can't even imagine that many
Web
varieties of web
grenade!
shooters.
Taser web. Instant kill mode activated. No!
Yeah, I mean the suit was funny, but I don't like the tech suit for Spider-Man. He's not a tech superhero.
I like, towards the end when Vulture's trying to hijack the plane, he does that dimension door thing.
Yeah.
He just kind of pokes his head in there and you just get like the demon look.
Yeah, no, the vulture was a well-designed like look.
Zendaya was Michelle. Okay, so
So yeah,
Zendaya was.
MJ.
Then who was Liz?
I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
random female actress A.
Yeah, random female actress A.
Laura Harrier.
Laura. Okay, that I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
Jacob.
She was good though. I didn't
Yeah,
like.
I didn't
mean,
have
for
any-
a high school person.
I didn't have any problems with the acting at all.
Well, seriously.
Okay,
like,
so you guys
from the
tell me
side characters
what
we
you
see
guys
almost-
liked, because I'm like
Michael Keaton.
I'm struggling to like care about this movie.
I liked the one-liners, but then that's kind of what Spidey does.
Yeah, I mean this is like right up there with Thor: The Dark World. It's like, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. It was good. I enjoyed it. Would watch again.
I don't think I would.
Mostly because Melissa wants to watch it.
Well, there you go. You gotta keep the wifey happy. Because I don't know. I guess she has access to you 24/7 and can murder you in your sleep.
Thank you for making try to sleep well at night tonight, Alex.
That's what my mom would say to my dad. It's like, don't you try me, honey. I know where you sleep. No, wait. The line was, you have to sleep sometime.
I don't.
That's because you have insomnia.
See, it can be useful.
Okay, so so you like Michael Keaton.
Well, I mean, it's Michael Keaton.
We got that.
Okay, but what else did you like?
Not really that much.
See, that's what I mean. It's not a very
Awesome.
memorable movie. We just freaking saw it.
My problem is I already forgot all the lines that like the ice cream line.
Yeah.
I had to stop laughing because like we were the only ones laughing. I forced myself to stop, and like I forgot it until you.
Well,
said
that
it.
one's memorable because that's Donald Glover.
And it's a memorable scene because it like sticks out.
It's gonna dissolve in 2 hours. No, you fix
That's
this.
the first time I've seen Gwyneth Paltrow since Iron Man 3. She does not show up for these a lot. I don't know what they paid.
Oh yeah, the woman who plays Pepper.
Yeah, Pepper Potts.
Seriously, who was named Pepper?
Who's named MJ?
A lot
Aside
of people
from Michael
use their
Jackson.
a lot of people use their initials as their names.
No one goes by Michael Jackson MJ anymore because Michael Jackson.
He goes by MJ.
What was I watching? Oh, it was it was actually Dear White People. Like she like goes out with her boyfriend and he's white and she's like, "Don't you have any J's?" I'm like, "Look, lady,
No, I don't.
the Jordan shoes are not really a thing." And I was like,
No, I don't.
We're not
You know, but he went
listening
through.
to
No, we're not listening at all.
It's
Yeah, that's how memorable this movie was.
It was fine. I've seen worse. I've seen better.
I think Tom Holland is gonna do all right as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's cool. I like him.
He's gonna do great.
I mean, I am gonna watch the next one because it's gonna be the Sinister Six. So
It seems a little fast. I feel like they should spend a little bit more time setting that up.
you'd think.
But then again,
no, they've been teasing Infinity Stones for like 4
since
years.
2000 and
Yeah,
9.
so like it might not be. They might just be setting like the next movie sets them up even more. You know.
Well, no, I mean, like, the next Spider-Man movie is the Sinister Six. I mean, Infinity Wars is coming out
Let's not forget
at
that
the end of the year or, like, early next year.
I think next year.
Let's not forget that part of the reason Amazing Spider-Man 2 was such a mess is because they tried to introduce all of the Sinister Six in one movie in preparation for the next movie.
No, they didn't. They had, like, one person from the Sinister Six.
And they showed off all of the Sinister Six battle suits. They were clearly setting that up.
I mean, the Sinister Six was Vulture, Doc Ock, Electro,
Rhino.
Sandman,
Yeah, seriously, why are you
Hunter
looking at me?
You're looking
Hunter
at
Craven. The last one was
it's
Mysterio.
so bad.
He's done this almost as much as me. He was there for the first one.
The last one was Mysterio.
I don't think Mysterio was in the Sinister Six because Mysterio doesn't actually have powers. Like, Mysterio's weird. He's a magician who just convinces people with illusions that he has magic powers. Yeah, that's his whole shtick. Convincing people that he has magic powers. And he wears a fishbowl on his head. I don't know, Mysterio is weird and amazing, and I
Like
love
I
it.
said, I think I'm probably wrong.
I'm not super familiar with Spider-Man
It's
canon.
hard to remember all of them. I'm honestly.
I didn't watch the cartoon as a kid. I watched one episode where he fights the guy who can turn into water.
The Spider-Man 2 video game was the best Spider-Man.
I have that.
That's the one where you swing around.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
I've got that. And
Bruce
I
Campbell!
And I play it on the GameCube that you sold to me.
Cool.
Bruce Campbell. Oh, by the way, those GameCube controllers, getting a shit ton of use out of them because of that Wii U attachment.
Yeah, like when we play Smash and shit.
Yeah.
This movie's not about the movie we saw. Or not movie.
This video's not really about Spider. It's fine. It's a fine movie.
We're just using Spider-Man for clickbait. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Y'all know what
I
it
do
is.
want to talk about previews though, because they were a lot of.
Jumanji.
No, that's the
no, we're skipping. The rest don't matter.
The rest
Rock,
do not.
Kevin Hart, we're done.
Jack
in.
Black.
It's gonna be terrible, especially.
Doesn't.
You don't care
No,
for Jack
no.
Black? Okay, but the redhead was a doctor companion and the blue robot chick from
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right.
But Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart in a movie again together.
So, yeah, I know he loves the name The Rock. I mean, you know, because he knows that's really what built his
Career.
celebrity
The
status.
man is a rock. Have you looked at?
Yes, actually.
I do
That-
like the
I should've said
idea.
that different. But like, yeah, if I ever meet him, I'm gonna just straight up. Can I just call you the Dwayne Johnson? Mostly because I'm 98% positive he's gonna say yes.
I did like the inversion where it's a video game and they get sucked into it rather than a
Yeah,
board
I thought
game
they
that
were
it
literally
bursts
gonna
out.
find the board game again.
Well, I think you have to do it very different from the Robin Williams movie.
Yeah, like,
You have to
Yeah.
make it very different from that.
and that's a good idea
Not
because the
really. I mean, that
Yes,
movie is
no,
so
you-
long
you-
ago.
no,
Any
you-
studio could just be like, "Hey, so can we just do a
Look.
sequel?"
look.
It's Robin Williams. You
You
gotta
remember-
get far away from.
You
Robin
remember
Williams
Willy
stuff.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Gene Wilder.
No, the one with Johnny Depp. Okay, so when you're adapting something childhood and beloved with a distinct style, it's probably best not to just do it again. That's okay. So yeah, Jumanji looks fine.
Well, I mean, I want to know how they get sucked into the video game. Then how did this one get cursed with magic powers?
we don't
we
even
can
know how the
understand them.
board game got cursed.
Well, considering how dated board games are, like how far board games go back, it's pretty easy to just assume.
I will accept Board Wizard for why the game is cursed.
I see what you did there.
Just a bored wizard who's just like, cursed item. Let's see what happens.
Well, I mean, that's why Sargeras declared war on all of Azeroth. He got bored.
I will accept illusion of disbelief, or whatever those.
But we're missing the point. The Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart.
By the way,
I don't even like Kevin
I
Hart.
want to see a movie
You're allowed to be wrong.
with Dwayne Johnson
So are you.
and Terry Crews because they can both do that peck shuffle
don't
thing.
know.
I love
No,
Terry
okay,
Crews.
but imagine them standing next to each other doing the peck shuffle thing and
I
like
just-
waving the eyebrows. Like, come on now,
I feel
come on
like-
now. The world needs this.
I feel like Terry Crews and Dwayne Johnson in a movie is a little redundant.
no.
Like, you get them to do the same thing.
Yes, you do. That's
So-
kind of the point.
Have them be like
But
long
that's-
lost brothers or something.
Like the movie Twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, only instead of them being complete opposites, they're completely the same. So it's actually twins.
I mean, have you seen Twins?
Yes.
Okay. They do a lot of stuff to make them actually seem like twins, despite being like on the literal opposite ends.
Well,
Of
no,
the
Terry
they're
Crews so
opposite.
much.
Whoa.
They're opposite mentalities too. One's laid back, the other's uptight.
All right, other ones we had
All right, now we can
Kingsman,
go.
Kingsman, The Golden Circle, more Kingsman. I liked Kingsman 1.
Kingsman was pretty good.
It was a good movie. It had good action. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to. More of that kind of action. And that was actually kind of a John Wicky style movie
Really?
before John Wick.
That was like that would be if you wanted to make a comedy version of John Wick.
yes,
Probably.
yes.
Really gonna miss Colin Firth though.
He was in the trailer
Yeah. He was
with
got
an eye patch.
Yeah.
Because that's how you survive a bullet to the face. An eye patch.
Yeah.
just wrap
Bullshit.
some bandages around their head. They'll be
Yeah,
fine.
Cartoon bandages works every time. What was that in Code Mint in the credits? Ain't no amount of cartoon bandages gonna fix that.
Yeah. Gets torn apart by a chainsaw or something. Okay, Pitch Perfect 3 looks terrible and shitty and full of fat jokes, and I know.
But the singing's good.
That
and
is.
Anna Kendrick's amazing.
If that is the standard we're going with, then Glee is good. And no, it's not.
Moving on.
Pitch Perfect looks. I didn't see Pitch Perfect 2, but it looked.
They
shitty.
were both terrible.
the best part about all of those movies were the like
High School Musical
when
was better than Pitch Perfect.
The
That
Green
is
Bay,
bad.
Green Bay Packers offensive line does a thing like they also.
I actually the large one, the large blonde. I heard
Rebel
that.
Wilson.
Yeah, I heard that she's gonna
Speaking
get
of the
her own
Packers.
romantic comedy. Like she'll be the lead.
Yeah, she deserves some of that.
Yeah, no, I'm totally down for more Rebel Wilson. Just please, no more Pitch Perfect.
Speaking of the Packers, did you know that at his current interception rate, Aaron Rodgers would have to play another 32.5 seasons to match Brett Favre's interception rate?
I'm not surprised.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw interceptions.
So next.
Okay, next after Pitch Perfect, Justice League.
I mean,
Bring it!
when did Aquaman get so like buff and badassy?
Did you not watch the Justice League cartoon?
He was never that much of a badass.
Yes, he was.
In the Justice League, I'm thinking the Super Friends, because in the Super Friends he was pretty lame, but in Justice League he was pretty.
Oh,
I
I
don't
have
know.
an idea!
All,
God, it's-
all
Come
I
on, guys.
remember from my childhood is Aquaman being the lamest one.
We can
He
use
wasn't
the
as lame as the Wonder Twins.
Okay.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Is it second or third lamest then? Do we count them both as one or are they two
Don't
separate
forget the
No,
ones?
Wonder
no, no.
Twins
He would
have-
be fourth lamest because they had that stupid monkey.
Exactly what I was about to say, that fucking monkey of theirs. I don't even remember that thing's name.
Screek or something. Something stupid.
We can
But
use
still,
the
I'm
worms!
gonna see Justice League
Worms!
just for Aquaman and
I'll
I'm
probably-
rich being a superpower. Because when I'm rich,
I'll
I'm
probably
gonna use that all the time.
I'll
be
probably
a superhero.
watch it at some point for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Apart from the trailer,
God,
which I
that was
don't
a good movie.
Apart from the trailer, which I don't think is a particularly good trailer, but that doesn't necessarily say anything, there has been a lot of unfortunate news like trickling down from like Warner Brothers about like the whole Justice League stuff. Like Ben Affleck sounds like he's basically out for all sort of directing and writing of anything.
Is the Flash the same Flash from the TV show?
No.
No.
It's a new one.
I mean, it's Barry Allen, the character is the same, but they're going with a different actor.
They treat the movies and the TV shows as like alternate universes.
Yeah,
It's
the-
not like with Marvel and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is in universe. Even
the
though
difference is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sucks.
Well, also Agents of I say in universe in quotes because they barely matter.
But no, the Arrowverse is its own little thing, which is actually pretty good for like the first 2 seasons.
It's also interesting that the Arrow and Flash TV shows are themselves a separate universe from Supergirl.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're all in the same universe, but like Supergirl is like from
An alt universe?
yeah
Ow.
of their universe. It's
Yeah.
not like Earth 3 like it was in The Flash. No, it's literally a...
Okay, then we have Kidnap. Halle Berry's kid gets taken, and then she gets into a car chase to save her kid.
And it is rated R.
I'll call Liam Neeson.
Violence and peril.
Because we rate things R because it's perilous.
I will never forget this.
Then what the hell was Shin Godzilla rated if we're rating things off of peril?
I think that was rated PG-13.
There was no peril in that movie. What are you talking about? That's a PG.
Everything's fine. No one's dead.
I do. I'll never forget this. The
Did
day
you see Shin
after.
Godzilla?
The day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. You remember that? The evil weather movie.
Which one? New or old?
The
Tom
one
Cruise
from
or
like
old one?
No. The day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm thinking more.
The
Yeah.
weather
I
movie.
got you.
The weather movie.
I got you.
Rated PG-13 for sequences of frightening weather. That was the actual line. Frightening weather sequences.
Is Harry Potter rated PG because of wizardry?
Yes.
We should check that.
Yeah,
It
because
is?
of
Okay.
Don't
because
put
of
that-
witchcraft.
It says because of witchcraft? Okay.
No,
Good
cut
to know.
cut that out of the video. We don't need to put that idea out there. Our current government would do it.
I mean, it got rated PG-13 later because it actually got pretty scary.
Yeah,
and violent.
actually.
You mean when people started dying?
Yeah, but no, Halle Berry in an action movie where she's trying to save her son. I'm down for that.
Yeah, I mean.
Sounds like a nice mid-tier action movie. If they get good car stunts, I'm
Halle
down.
Berry's a good actress.
Yeah, the
She
Academy
is,
Award
but
winner.
I don't think I'm gonna go see this one.
I mean, I won't see it in theaters. I'll
I mean,
wait
if
till
I
it's on
do see it, I'm definitely not
Red
there.
Box. Yeah, that's a Red Box movie.
It's like I don't need to see that on the big screen.
I've seen enough kidnap movies with Taken. Which, I mean, Taken was good, but I mean, I don't want to see kidnap movies. They're
I don't know, Taken 6 wouldn't it by now, right?
No, they stopped after 3.
No,
there was a fourth
then
one.
they did that Taken War. No, Between the Tombstones, which is essentially Taken.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, that wasn't in.
It was Liam Neeson
No,
in a
but
movie
it was
about
the
his
same
son.
role,
Well,
just in
after-
a different world.
Okay, I was actually tweeting about this just the other night. We are in the post-John Wick era where most mid-tier action movies are trying to emulate John Wick. Before everyone was trying to copy John Wick, everyone was trying to copy Taken. So we get the Between the Tombstones, the November Man
Those are
with
the
Pierce Brosnan.
He should have stayed as James Bond.
He was getting a little old for it.
Yeah, but he had a golden ticket as James Bond.
Last one we have is Dark Tower.
Oh, so excited.
Idris Elba!
I'm a little iffy about how much they're trying to cram into one movie, because The Dark Tower is a very, very long book, but
It won't be. And it is similar to the book in the sense that there is a tower, and that is about it.
there's a guy with a gun.
Yeah.
But no,
Who just happens to be playing
you know what?
Idris Elba.
It's very nice that they're actually making that, and it's nice that the lead is Idris Elba. Oh,
He needs
God.
a lot more love than he
God, he was so good in Pacific Rim. They're making Pacific Rim too. I think they got John Boyega for it.
Really?
Yeah, John Boyega for Pacific Rim something subtitle.
Those are young kid would be. No, he can't be Idris Elba's character's son because he didn't have a kid.
Yeah, he did. He had Mako.
Adopted child.
Counts. It counts.
It counts. Totally counts whatsoever.
It is.
100%.
Who's the guy playing the bad guy in Dark Tower?
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Oh,
He has
yeah.
had a really surprisingly good career, considering his entire career existed because they convinced people he was famous in the lead up to a romantic comedy that he was starring in.
I mean, the fact that he's pretty didn't hurt.
It didn't hurt, but the point
Wasn't
is,
he in Sing?
no,
No.
what he
No,
was.
he was.
Sing.
The animated
Oh,
movie.
the-
All
oh.
animals.
Here's the
I-
koala.
What was the? It was Failure to Launch. It was the one where he was still living with his parents in like his 30s.
With, what's her name from Sex and the City?
Yeah, but they spent a year with like a PR campaign to convince people he was famous before that movie came out, and then he actually got famous doing good movies.
But the
What a
cover-
weird
the
way to
cover
go
of
with that.
All his rom-coms look identical.
Ah, man. I didn't see Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, I wanted to see that one. That one I heard actually had good acting.
I didn't see Interstellar either, but
I missed that one too.
Didn't see either of them.
Okay, Anyway, Spider-Man and previews and whatever. It's a movie. You can see it. Go
mid-
see Valerian or Atomic Blonde next week. That's what you should be going to see.
The mid-credits scene is this leading up to the Sinister Six.
And
And do not stay for the after-credit scene. That's
they're
really not worth
They're
it.
just fucking with you at this point.
It's worse than the Howard the Duck at the end of Guardians.
That was actually good. I like that.